Hello everyone. This is part 2 of homework number 3, applications of percentages, and we just looked at increased problems and now further applications, sales tax and commission. And they are problems that involve percentages as well. And just to summarize here, sales tax problems, the rate, which is our percentage, represents the sales tax rate. The nice thing about these problems, the base is always the purchase price, and the part when dealing with sales tax problems is the sales tax that we pay. And similarly with the commission problems, the rate is the commission rate, and that's the percentage again. And the nice thing again, base is the purchase price, and the part is the commission earned. So, as I did with the other application problems, I'm going to use the equation method. If you use the proportion method, that's fine. But I'm going to use the equation method, so recognizing this as a percent problem, we'll start with the blanket statement. Blank percent of blank is blank. And remember what that means. It means the percent of the base is the part. And the key words, recall, of means multiply, and is means equals. So we'll fill things in. First off, do we know the percentage? Yes, we do. Sales tax rate's 8%, so we'll fill that in. And then it says the purchase price of this TV is $897. Purchase price, recall, is the base, so that's $897. You put the dollar symbol in there if you want. And we want to find both the sales tax paid and the total price. So X will represent the sales tax paid. Translating that into a mathematical equation, recall that we changed the percent to a decimal 2 places to the left, so 0.08. Of means multiplied by, and then 897. I'll drop the dollar symbol. Is means equals, and that's X. So then, just a quick multiplication, 0.08 times 897 is $71.76. So that's what X is, and that represents the sales tax that was paid. And the question did ask for the total price as well. So we wanted the sales tax paid. That's the $71.76. And the total price, you don't need a formula for this, just intuitively obvious, or at least it should be. I mean, we've all bought things in the store, and so the sales tax gets added to the $897, which was the purchase price of this television set. So $897 plus $71.76, and so the total price, use your calculator if you need to, is $968. So $968.76. Okay, so got a few more examples to finish up this lesson. And looks like another sales tax problem. So start once again with the blanket statement. Blank percent of blank is blank. And we know the percentage, that's obviously the 7%. So we fill that in. And then remember the base, which follows the word of, is the purchase price. And you can see that's what we want to find right here. It says find the purchase price. So that's going to be the unknown X. And that justifies us choosing the $4.76 as the part, because the part is the sales tax that we pay. And so that was the $4.76 as mentioned in the first sentence. Okay, so translate to, so that's the setup. Translate to a mathematical equation. Always change your percent to a decimal, so 0.07 times x, because of means multiplied again, is means equals 4.76. Okay, just divide by the 0.07. I'm going to take the time to just rewrite it without the multiplication symbol, and then I'm going to show the division. And I know many of you are going to skip steps, and that's fine. But I'm just doing all this to make it clear. So we get x is equal to, use your calculator, 4.76 divided by 0.07 is 68. So that actually represents $68 to be the purchase price. But notice in the question, we also wanted the total price. We found the purchase price, that's a 68. Total price, again, you don't need a formula for this. It's just the purchase price, what we just found, the $68, plus the sales tax that was paid, which was the $4.76, giving us $72.76. Okay, so two more examples. We've got a commission problem here, but they're all just basic percent problems, so hopefully you like the equation method, because it works wonderfully. Blank percent of blank is blank. And we'll read the problem. Commission earned on the sale of a car is $1,612.80. What is the commission rate? Remember, the rate is the percent. If the purchase price is $46,080. So we're looking for the percent. And remember, always the purchase price is the base. That's what makes these problems actually kind of easy, because the purchase price is the base that follows the word of, and the sales tax paid, if we're dealing with sales tax, or the commission earned, as we have here, is always the part. So 1612.80 is the part. Okay, so translate that into a mathematical sentence. X percent times, because of means multiplied or times. I'm going to drop the dollar symbol, $46,080 is means equals the 1612.80. Again, I'm going to rewrite this 40, I'll put the coefficient 46,080 out in front of the X. Most of you I know probably just jump right in there and do the division, but I like to show these extra steps just to be thorough. And finally the division by the 46,080, and so 1612.80 divided by 46,080 gives us X, which equals, obviously a calculator here, 1612.8. You don't need to type in the 0 really. Divided by 46080 gives 0.035. But please remember, when using this method and you are solving for a percentage, that the decimal number that we get must be changed to a percent. And remember, we change a decimal to a percent by moving 2 places to the right. So 1, 2 brings us to 3.5, and we add the percent symbol. And in all of these problems, we should reflect and ask ourselves, does this make sense? In terms of the final answer. And certainly, if you reflect on all the situations. For example, if you came up with $476 tax instead of $4.76, then you'd know you did something wrong, because the thing only cost you $68, right? So it'd be nice to think about, is this reasonable? All right, final example. Commission earned is $80.04. What's the purchase price if the commission rate is $7 or 7.25%? So it's just a percent problem again. Our standard formula: blank percent of blank is blank. The percentage is given. That's the 7.25. Remember, the base, which follows the word of, is the purchase price. Let's see what this $80.04 represents. Oh, that's the commission earned. That's not the purchase price. We're looking for the purchase price. So the purchase price is the unknown. That's going to be X. And the commission that's earned is the part, $80.04. Okay, so kind of similar to number 2, just with the scenario of commission rather than sales tax. But same routine, change the percent to a decimal, 2 places to the left, 0.0725, of means multiplied by, X is means equals, and that's the 80.04. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the multiplication symbol, and I know a lot of you, again, are just going to jump in there and divide, and that's fine, but I'm showing getting rid of the multiplication symbol, and now finally my division. And we always divide by the coefficient of the variable, not the variable. Never put the X down there. We've mentioned that many times. So we're dividing both sides by 0.0725. Well, now we finally get X equals, and calculator, 80.04 divided by 0.0725 is 1104. It comes out pretty, so you know you did something right. And that represents the cost or the purchase price of this camcorder. So that's $1,104 if you want to show that in that fashion. Okay, so that's the end of homework 3, and that's actually the end of exam 1. So we're going to have an exam very shortly. We'll be talking about this in class, and we'll even do a little review in class, and hopefully you're keeping up with the homeworks, and you're having fun with the material. Okay, so we'll see you in class.